So, here we go then. Real Madrid against Barcelona. A warm welcome to all of you. John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty today.
Hi John, I'm really glad to be here. Let's hope these teams serve up a real cracker.
Well, you can really feel the sense of occasion here. El Clasico, one of the biggest derbies in the world. The intense rivalry between these two huge Spanish clubs makes it one of the very best. Ronaldo, James Rodriguez, he's bursting forward. What a wonderful goal.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance, and a really...
Tremendous from Cristiano Ronaldo. They've certainly come straight out of their blocks in this one. Well, what can you say about that goal?
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish because he ghosted his way into position, but where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Ronaldo. Neymar. He's looking to find his front men. Luis Suarez. On his own. Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi. He scores. They're back in it now. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
The difference is down to 1.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Iniesta. Toni Kroos, played in accurately. They're not afraid to get physical. Luis Suarez, possibility here. It's in.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
How about that? They've reined in the gap now.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Marcelo tried to play it through.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Good interception, just what they needed. Here's Luis Suarez. Ball threaded through, just the keeper to beat. He's onside. A goal for Barcelona. And they've come back in style. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
They now lead by 1 goal.
Yeah, there's such a consistency about his movement and his work rate that it's the platform for everything else he does, for all his attacking instincts, and he's just a very tidy goal scorer.
Puts it away. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
So we resume, and the gap is now 2.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Luis Suarez. Rakitic. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. James Rodriguez. Vermaelen. It's Neymar. And he finds a bit of space here. Pass cut out. And he's pretty grateful to get that clear. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. Benzema. Bale. He was well positioned, good defending there. Neymar. Couldn't quite get it through that.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
And a goal! They have a 3-goal advantage, and that should be enough. He was never going to decline an invitation like that.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal.
The whistle signals the end of the first half. So 3 goals separate the sides. I wonder what the final score's going to be. Here we go with the second half. The referee's assistant has his flag up. That must be for offside.
Well, it's a dangerous game the defence is playing by pushing up and looking for offside. One individual lapse and the whole drill can collapse.
PK. Rakitic. Here's Messi. Play surges forward. Not on this occasion.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
No, the defence alerts and picked out the danger. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Driven in. And again, almost made it 6 for the day. He was close to adding to his tally there.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Luis Suarez. Well played, that got them out of trouble. And the ball's out of play. So from what I can see on the touchline, we're on the brink of a substitution. And he's there to intercept the throw. Luis Suarez, played through the middle. Can he now find a finish? ball through. Tremendous from Cristiano Ronaldo. It was all down to the control. A brace of goals for him now. They restart with the deficit now narrowed to 2. Luis Suarez. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Barcelona still contemplating when to use their one remaining substitute. Spooned forward. Mascherano tried to play it through. Benzema was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
It's Pedro. He's looking to play it into the channel. He's on his way. Not this time. Long way off that.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
Luis Suarez. And the through ball is intercepted. Away to safety. Neat ball through the middle. Well read by Pepe. Chance here. Oh, yet another goal. He'd love to play against defenders as charitable as that every week.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
They now enjoy a 3-goal lead. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Jordi Alba. It's Pedro. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Pepe. Toni Kroos. Isco. Plays it into the danger area. And that's gone straight to the keeper. And now it's been played forward. Bravo does what goalkeepers are paid to do. Daniel Alves. The clock counting down. Looking to carve open the defence. Bale. Benzema. Ronaldo. A chance. Off he goes. They've done it. I'm afraid that one's down to the goalkeeper.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Is there a fight back on the cards? Another one. Given the time and space he had, he was never likely to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
What a way to complete a hat-trick.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
They get us underway, now 3 goals. It's all over, the referee's had enough. You just have to sit back and admire their resilience. They kept cool and did ever so well to keep their composure, particularly after going behind.
Listen, I've experienced the highs and the lows of derby clashes, and I can tell you that.